Hey guys, welcome to my channel. If you are new, my name is Samantha, and in today's video I actually am coming to you with some homeschool curriculum. I know it's been a while. I had every intention of filming our curriculum picks for you guys before the school year started, but if you're not new here, you have already heard over and over again that I was just not filming and not able to do that for you guys. So today I want to share with you everything that we either have done or are doing or still have left to do for our family subjects. So if this was before the school year started, this would have just been our family subject picks. But like I said, we've already completed some of it we're halfway through, and some of it we actually still haven't started yet. So let's go ahead and get right into it so that we don't draw out this video. And first and foremost, if you are not new to my channel, then you already know this, but if you're new, we are a CC family. So we are a part of a Classical Conversations community. We've been doing CC for 3 years now. Next year will be our 4th year and our first time repeating. But we absolutely love it. We actually seem to be loving it more and more each year. So that is the first thing that I have here. My oldest is in Challenge A this year, so he isn't doing the foundations with us anymore, but my 4-year-old, we did put him in foundations this year. So I still have 3 kiddos doing foundations. I have one in essentials and one in Challenge A. So we are in CC cycle 2 this year, which is taking us through the medieval period, and we are really enjoying that. So now I'll show you guys what we are doing for Bible as a family this year. We are doing the K's for Christ devotion for kids. We are still very early on into this devotional series, but as a family we are actually really loving it. I love how it's laid out, and I love the content so far. So this has been, we've really been enjoying this one. And then for our Bible curriculum, we don't do a Bible curriculum every year. I actually have a video here from my first year of homeschooling talking about how we were doing Bible back then. We tried a Bible curriculum for the first year, I think last year. It was the More Than Words series. My kids all did, and we enjoyed it. This year I wanted to do something that kind of kept us all together, because with the More Than Words, they were each doing their individual books. So this I got from Apologia, and it's from the What We Believe series, and it's just the volume 1, Biblical Worldview of God and Truth. And this one is Who is God and How Can I Really Know Him? I don't think that there was a really good in-depth peek inside of this online, because when I got it, it ended up being a little bit different than I thought, just not in a bad way. The lessons are just really, really long. So we are currently, and mind you, we have not been doing this consistently. We are in the second half of our homeschool year. So it's quarter 3 right now. We've just started to get consistent in our family subjects, which is why we're kind of behind on a lot of them. But each lesson takes, for us, about a week and a half. And that's because the lessons are, let me see. The lessons are really long, and I believe you're supposed to do them over a period of 5 or 6 days. And so we're not homeschooling 6 days a week. And then we also aren't homeschooling 5 days a week, because one of those days we're at CC Community Day. So we have 4 days that we can commit to doing this consistently. So that makes it to where each lesson is taking us about a week and a half school-wise. So the lessons are really long, but it's been really good so far. We've really been enjoying it. Each one of my kids has a notebooking journal to go along with it, and they have 2 different levels of that you can purchase as well. So this is our Bible curriculum this year. My kids also each have their own individual scripture writing that they're doing, as well as their own devotionals that they do in the morning before we do that together. So as far as history, this year we are adding on 2 gather round homeschool units. The first one we are doing is the Middle Ages unit, and I do have a flip through of this unit already, or at least of the teacher's guide, on my channel with the books that we are reading along with it. And then we are also doing the Vikings unit. So I haven't shared anything about this one. I do plan to do, I know there's flip throughs already here on YouTube, but I kind of have my own thing going where I like to do a quick flip through of the teacher's guide and then also share my paired readers with you guys. So keep a lookout for that. That will be coming soon for this one. And then for science, we are doing units from The Good and the Beautiful. And so the first one that we're doing, and we are really behind in science. So I bought the ecosystems unit at the end of last school year and prepared it to start at the end of last school year. But when I looked ahead into CC Cycle 2, I saw that it fit better with our CC Science for this year. And so now in hindsight, I probably should have just done it because we ended up not doing science up until this point now in our second half of the school year, just because of my pregnancy and all the things. My kids were mostly doing independent work, but these can go really fast. If you do them every day, you can get them done in about 2 weeks. So we're kind of doing that to get caught up in our science. But the first one is the ecosystems, and each one of these pairs really well if you are looking for science unit studies to go with CC Cycle 2. And so the next one is the space unit, and I bought this one at the end of last school year, and so it is prepped this way, even though I know they recently just came out with their new style of how they're doing the units. And I actually have the last one that we're doing is the motion and simple machines, and so this is that new style of how they are doing their science units now. So this is the I guess the teacher's guide, and then each one of my kids has a science journal that you purchase from The Good and the Beautiful to go along with that. And that is all that we have. We aren't doing a whole lot other than just what you see, just because, like I said, we are halfway through the school year, and on some of these we're just now getting started. But I'm not afraid. We're going to homeschool through the summer like we always do, and whatever we don't finish during the school year, we'll just keep it going. And before we start our new school year, I'm pretty sure we'll be done and caught up with all this. So I did share most of this curriculum in a curriculum haul before I stopped filming over the summer. So I will link that for you guys in the description if you want to go see all the rest of the curriculum that we bought. But I also do plan on doing what my kids are doing at each of their levels. So I'll share what all my son has for Challenge A and how I set up his binder. And then I'll share with you guys what my 2 girls are doing this year. And I don't know that I'll share my 4-year-olds just because we're still going through the Gentle and Classical Preschool, which I already have a video for that here on my channel. And the only thing that I added was I got him the preschool book from The Good and the Beautiful just to have on days where we just want to get through school a little bit faster and we're not doing all of the components of the Gentle and Classical, or if I want him to just do something quickly, or if he is home with my husband and I'm not here, then that's something super easy and quick that my husband can do with him. So that is his preschool. That's all I have for you guys today. If you guys have any recommendations or requests for videos, like always, go ahead and put those in the comments. Let me know what are some things that you guys are doing in your homeschool this year for family subjects, or what you're looking forward to or potentially looking forward to for next year, because I know we're at that time of year now to where we are all either already planning for next school year or preparing to plan for next school year. So I'd be curious to know what you guys are using and what you plan to use next year. So if you guys enjoyed this video, please go ahead and hit the like. If you aren't already subscribed to my channel, please go ahead and hit subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!